Welcome to Cinemondo with Kathy, and you don't have to ask me twice if there's a Prithviraj movie coming out to do the trailer reaction. So here I am. Okay, so this is based on a true story, apparently. There was a smuggler called Amir Ali, and he had exploits all over Dubai. I'm very interested in smuggler and crime movies. So bring it on. Let's see. Prithviraj is a smuggler. Yes, please. I hope he's a smuggler. He's got to be, right? That's the juicy role. All right, let's take a look. I'm dying to see this. All right. Here we go. James Bond sounding.
ഇയാൾക്കൊരു ലെഗസി ഉണ്ട്. അത്ര വേഗം മറക്കാൻ കഴിയാത്തൊരു ലെഗസി. കൊഫേപോസോ പോലുള്ള നിയമങ്ങൾ നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്ത് നിലവിൽ വരാൻ കാരണക്കാരനായ നോട്ടോറിയസ് സ്റ്റാർ സ്മഗ്ലർ.
What's his name?
Oh, Vysakh. Music. Oh, he looks fine.
എനിക്ക് ഇവിടെ കിട്ടണം എൻ്റെ കൺമുമ്പിൽ.
പൊട്ടിച്ച പൊന്നുമായിട്ട് വരുന്ന നായ്ക്കളെ എന്റർടൈൻ ചെയ്തിരുന്ന നമുക്കിടയിലുണ്ടായിരുന്ന പൊതുനിയമം. അലി എന്താ ഉള്ളില്ല?
പൊട്ടിക്കാൻ പോവാ. ഒരിടത്ത കടത്ത ഞാൻ പൊട്ടിക്കും. എന്റെ ചോരയ്ക്ക് ഒരു ഒന്നാന്തരം സ്മഗ്ലറിന്റെ സകല ഗുണങ്ങളും ഉണ്ടെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തന്നെ അറിയാം. അതിന് വെറുതെ വളമിട്ട് കൊടുക്കരുന്ന് എന്റെ തന്തയോട് പോയി പറയണം.
നീ എവിടെ എത്തിപ്പെടരുതെന്ന് ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിച്ചോ അവിടെയാണ് ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ എത്തി നിൽക്കുന്നത്.
അതിനുള്ളിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഇന്നലെ പൊട്ടിച്ച എന്റെ പൊന്നൊരു പണവിട കുറയാതെ അവരുടെ കൈ തിരിച്ചേൽപ്പിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈടെ അടുത്തത് പൊട്ടും. ഭീഷണിയൊന്നുമല്ല സാറേ. ഉമ്മാണ് ഞാൻ ചെയ്യും.
What's that? Okay. Wow. Okay. There was a lot of fighting in that. Holy shit. What the hell? All right. Nothing like Malayalam to really bring it. They keep it grounded, but it's also kind of crazy. They're kind of really doing a lot more of this like slow motion action stuff. I love it. I love it. And any time they bring in Prithviraj, he got that look. He's got that look. Love that. So it looks like we have a lot of gang warfare. It looks like we have a lot of crime. Looks like they're tracking him down. Now, apparently Mohanlal's in this. Did we see him in that? I was a little distracted, so I'm sorry. Because Prithviraj is very cute. So this is directed by Vysakh. And this is a reunion with Prithviraj and him from 15 years ago from Pakiri Raja, which is another one on my list because, again, anything with Prithviraj in it, I want to see it. And then we have great music by Bejoy. This looks like an A-list production. There's gangster, there's crime, there's investigation, so much gold. The other kind of interesting thing is how a lot of the lighting was gold. Like, not just was there gold, but a lot of the palette was gold. It was like gold and red. Pretty much that was it. We had that warehouse scene they kept going back to that was shot with red light. Always kind of interesting because that makes it seem extra scary. And then we have a few big, large crowd scenes, lots of like banging music. It's pretty cool. Prithviraj, Mohanlal, right? Okay. Let me know if I'm wrong about that, but I could swear. Okay. In the meantime, let's take a look at movie posters because I love to do that because I do movie posters for a living. And so I always like to check out all the movie marketing, trailers, movie posters, you name it. So let's take a look at the posters. You guys ready? All right. So here is one. All right. So let's see. This is that gold lighting I was talking about. It's very cool. It's a very, very static scene, but about to cut loose. Like he's just posing. There's a great silhouette value. We have the window in the background, the backlighting, a little bit of smoke. So his dark silhouette is really popping on this poster. But you can tell he's in the background because he's a little bit faded out, a little bit. And then we have some foreground thugs about to run in and get him. But he doesn't look that bothered. He's like, I got this. I got this. Title's a teeny bit hard to read, but it's big, so we can see the title, called The Bloodline. And then we have, this is a pretty cool poster because it's almost illustrated. I like the gold dripping on him. This might become more of an art house poster, maybe even a fan poster. But I like how he has his hand covering his face. Maybe it's a gesture you guys can tell me about any significance possibly, but it looks like he has some sort of texture on his hand too. So we have the gold, some kind of reference to the hand that I'm not quite understanding, but he looks great doing it. Like I say, I love the title. Title's great. Has a very high-end look to it, very produced. Get a little 3D in there. That's pretty great. And then I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew he was in this. I should know this, right? Great shot, Mohanlal, with all the goods. Guns, gold, and Mohanlal. Wish it'd start with a G. Would have gone better, but it's it. So gorgeous shot of Mohanlal. It probably was from another shoot. I mean, how many times have we seen him pose like this? About 1 million. It's a cigar. But it is a great shot. And I'm assuming there'll probably be more, some character cells, like we call them character cells, of each person will have their own poster and their own relevance. So very looking forward to that. So very cool. So you guys, tell me, what did I miss? What's the relevance? Is Malayalam about to become the next big action movie producers? It sure looks like it. I'm pretty impressed. So let me know what you think. Again, I'm a little biased. Prithviraj is amazing. Could easily be like a James Bond for me. And he's sort of bringing the James Bond a little bit. And it sounded, the music, a little bit like James Bond. Okay, I'll stop talking about James Bond. All right, you guys, let me know what you think of this trailer. Let me know what I missed. This is the first time I've seen it. There was a lot of cutting, a lot of punching, a lot of gold. So let me know if I missed something else that was important. Okay, you guys, catch you next time. Bye.